And coming in at number 6, we have Jeffery Locker. It was on July 16, 2009. 53-year-old Jeffery Locker, father of 3, was found dead in his car in front of a housing project in East Harlem, New York. Locker was a motivational speaker, had been stabbed 7 times in the chest, and his ATM card was gone. On the surface, Locker's murder looked like a run-of-the-mill murder robbery where the victim was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Tracking down the killer wasn't too difficult. The ATM card was used 5 times at 5 different locations. The police got surveillance footage and identified the person who withdrew $1,100. Kenneth Miner, a 36-year-old ex-convict. Miner was brought in for questioning, and he admitted to the stabbing, but claimed that he wasn't the one who planned the murder. According to Miner, Locker came up with it one day on a street corner in East Harlem looking for a gun. So Miner asked him why he wanted one. Locker said, "Because I want you to shoot me." According to Miner, Locker wanted to be murdered so that his family would get millions of dollars in life insurance money. On the fateful night, Miner got into Locker's car, but he didn't have a gun because he couldn't track one down. He tried to strangle Miner with telephone wire, but it broke. Then, according to Miner, Locker got a knife out of the glove compartment, held it against the steering wheel, and stabbed himself by lunging forward. Then Miner moved the knife over Locker's heart, and Locker apparently repeatedly lunged toward the knife. Miner left Locker bleeding in the car, and then hit up the ATM using the PIN number that Locker gave him. At first, the police didn't believe Miner, but he stuck to a story that Locker wanted him to do it, Kevorkian. He wanted to do a Kevorkian style on him. Nevertheless, the police looked into Miner's claims, and it turned out that Locker was swimming in debt, and he didn't have a huge life insurance policy. He did have a large insurance policy, which he had taken out. Then another man with a similar story to Miner's came forward. He told the police that he drove around with Locker looking for a good place to be murdered, but he just conned Locker out of some money and left him alive. In 2011, Miner was found guilty and given 20 years in prison. That conviction was overturned, and in October of 2014, Miner accepted a plea deal for a 12-year prison sentence. As for the Locker family, the insurance company asked the courts for the $4 million policy to be voided because Locker lied about how much he made and how much debt he was actually in. Well, one didn't cancel out the other. The judge agreed the policy could be canceled, and the insurance company returned any payments that Locker made on the policy to his family.